Well, we did a reaction to the trailer. I talked a little bit on my stream earlier. From a pure trailer standpoint, I thought it was a really good trailer to show you that they want to totally make you feel like this is the animated one come to life. I like the design for Toothless. I like the fact that the dragons look the way that those dragons look and the design of those dragons, as opposed to trying to make it look like a real dragon, like a Joe Rogan dragon.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the one thing I don't know how people didn't know this for the past year and a half, even though we talked about it when it was first announced. Nico Parker in the role of Astrid, it doesn't look like Astrid. Now, Nico Parker is basically quarter black Garrett in terms of she's a quarter black, right? Her mom, Bandy Newton, is her mom is black, her dad is white, and then Nico Parker's dad is a white dude. So she's a quarter black. Obviously doesn't look very Scandinavian. And so that obviously has become a big thing, and rightly so. I think people have a right to complain about that. Especially when you take so much care and effort. Like when you see the ways that they are really trying to recreate that animated one, like shot for shot, like things like this, then you question decisions like that. Now, the original director for How to Train Your Dragon is the guy who's doing this. So, there's that. It's going to be pretty big. I think it's going to be pretty big when it does come out. I think it's going to have a lot of attention. I think there's going to be a lot of people to go to see it. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the trailer goes, I agree. Everything about that. People are fed up with the woke bullshit and the race swapping bullshit, and they're going to latch on to that. But I do not think that it's going to have a big impact on this movie if they continue with the look and the feel that first trailer gave us. If they continue to hammer that home, and it has that feel and vibe of the first How to Train a Dragon, which is a massively popular film. Yeah. And then you obviously have the new area that's going to be coming to Epic Universe, the How to Train Your Dragon area. I don't see this movie kind of being bogged down by identity politics if it's just that one decision right there, even though it's going to piss off a lot of people. And it should piss people off.
Yeah, I think people are very right to criticize it. But I think if you're feeling that this is going to be some like Snow White level disaster, I just don't think that's the case. The trailer got pretty well received. I think it's like 90% upvotes, that you don't have like this massive wave of downvotes or anything. So I think that the controversy is kind of limited in scope for most people. I think most people are just looking at the trailer and being like, hey, that reminds me of the animated. And well, if the movie is like that, then it's gonna do really fucking well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if that was just a trailer and then people actually go to see the movie and they've completely changed a bunch of shit, and like Astrid already is like, everyone, like even Hiccup like looks up to her, and everyone is like looking up to Astrid. She's really good. She takes it really seriously. So there's going to be elements of that in that movie, but as long as they stick to the story that they had in the animated, it's going to do well. If they depart from that, and hey, this is the reason that they actually cast this person, this is what they're going to do with them, it's going to suffer.
Did you brought up Snow White? Didn't the trailer leak, or I've seen people with the recording of the trailer from the Wicked premiere? Was that real? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's real. It's out there. I haven't. I don't know what Disney will do in terms of trying to take that down, since
we can't watch it. It hasn't
officially released on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
yeah, I think that's a strategic move by them to get that out in front of a very, very like gay or women audience that sees the trailer first, to try and build support without it going to the wider internet right now. I think that's strategic on their part, and then they want to release it after they've built enough generate enough buzz with the demographics that they need to take care of. But it's going to get crushed as soon as it hits the internet. It's going to get crushed.
I'll say it's not this. This isn't like they've never do this. This happens kind of often when they release a new trailer, and the first time it's seen is at these previews that first weekend, and then later they release it on YouTube. Which is how I think that, and that's how it used to be, by the way. This is not like a new thing. This is not a special thing. Oh, they're just doing it for this. Though I see some people talking like that. It happens like fairly often. But we'll see.
But usually after the opening night, they drop it. It's usually
I
like
wouldn't
right
be
after.
surprised if it drops
Yeah.
this weekend or something.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
I didn't watch it though. I just saw people reacting to it, but I didn't watch it.